Hello Aries, and thanks for tuning in for the June 2021 reading. There's a lot to talk about. We're going to get into it, but first I'm going to introduce myself, Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, creator of the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which we're going to use in our reading today. Secondly, we're going to pull some cards from, or one card from the Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. That's also my own creation. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be an additional 3 cards pulled from the Lunar Soul at the end for Patreon peeps. So these cards have already been thoroughly shuffled, and we're just going to go through and do the very loose shuffle right now and allow spirit guides and angels to pull the cards that are right for our Aries friends. As I'm doing so and throughout the reading, please do look at the cards and allow the words and signs and symbols to move around and change, because that is how you can get an actual personal message out of this, definitely general kind of reading. Okay, then we'll go here and we'll go here. All right, so this is, this one kind of came sideways. I turned it upright. We'll see. We'll see when we get to this person what it's about. But you definitely have people showing up all around you. Before I really get into the cards, I want to talk a little bit about the astrology, because there's just quite a bit going on. You're being a cardinal sign. You're one of the ones that are going to feel this ingress thing the most, the solstice. So here you are, Aries. And, the cardinal signs are Aries and Libra go this way, and then we have Capricorn and Cancer going this way. And as the sun crosses over these thresholds, that's when we have the seasonal change. So when the sun crosses into Aries, you have the seasonal change. And that was our last season, and now we've moved down and it's crossing into Cancer. Then it'll go Libra, it goes around the wheel. Because you're one of the cardinal signs, or the keepers of the seasons, even you might want to call yourself, you'll feel this impact because it will make a square to your sun or your rising or whatever you're watching for. It doesn't matter. You still will be very much impacted. Maybe, probably even a little more than some of the other signs. So you'll feel that impact. And then as to there's going to be a solar eclipse also. Now that solstice thing is the 20th. That's the change of seasons. That's very powerful. But we also have a solar eclipse in Gemini, and that's a sextile to your energy. So that's very harmonious too. So you can work with that. But you're definitely going to be impacted by the change. Well, everybody is. But the cardinal signs feel those solstice points the most, those ingress points the most. Seasonal changes, basically. Well, here you are right at the top of the spread here. 1 second, please. You're at the top of the spread, and this is you, whether you're male or female. This is the fire sign energy. This is the Leo, the Aries, or the Sagittarius, and that would be you. You're in the upright position, and there seems to be an important decision that's made. For many of you, the strongest vibe I get out of it is like you're making the decision. Like you're making some big decision at this time. You've taken your time with this, which is out of character for you, Aries. This may be something that's been going on for a little while, like for 4 weeks or 4 months, or since the 4th month of January, February, March, April, around the time of your ingress. This might be you're deciding about a different way to go, and I feel like you have a good idea about it. You're looking over here, but you're also kind of looking down at this King of Pentacles here. So I think like you're kind of maybe listening to him, because you do have the Hermit here too. And the Hermit can be listening to wise advice. And certainly if there's sometimes the Hermit is like a lawyer or somebody. So certainly if there's some kind of legalese thing going on with this decision, you would want to consult a lawyer, of course. But I think that the decision is being made that's going to go in your favor, or you're going to do the most favorable thing. The King of Pentacles is you're either, listening to this person, male or female, or they may be the one making the decision. And, maybe they're the one who's making the decision on whether to hire you, or whether to buy the house or sell the house, or whatever it might be. You're working in tandem with them, though. There's an exchange of energy, and it is favorable, and they are very helpful. Now, the earth sign people can be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The other thing I want to mention is that we are going to be having a full moon in Capricorn on the 24th. So this may be something that's coming around the 24th, and you have a 4, 4, and 4. So the 24th, you've got 4, 4, and 4. It's surrounded by 4s. But that could also, again, take us back to April. This may be something that was going on back in April. You may not want to spend the money. Well, it turns out you might not have to. This guy could be some sort of an investor, or he might be put up all the funds, or he might put up half the funds, or maybe whatever you're getting involved with, or he might be offering to you. You frees up some of your funds. It's saying you're not going to have to hold on so tightly to the money as before. There's also this Queen of Pentacles. Now, we weren't sure about her, so him or her, but I put it this way. But it's a water sign energy. And what happens at the time of this particular ingress or solstice is we move from the air sign energy into the water sign energy. So when we move into water sign energy around the 20th, that seems to be the waiting time is over. That seems to be in line with when the final decision is made, either by you or by outside parties concerned. Somebody's reaching out and trying to help you. They're giving you an offer. They're trying to help. And you're over here looking at them like, oh, I don't know. Like maybe you don't trust them. Or this came up a few times during the course of these readings. Or like you might think, well, it's too good to be true or something along the lines of those. But that is definitely not the case. It is good. It is. It's not too good to be true. It's definitely, gonna be true. And this is a man of his word. That's what I'm hearing. They are a person of character. They are a person of that you can trust. They're trustworthy. This is a man of his word. And whatever he's offering is true. It's not some scam. It's not something to try to fix you. By all means, if it's a contract or something, do get this lawyer to look it over. For a lot of you, I think this guy is just somebody that's going to help you. That word draw really comes out to me. So it could be draw, like you're drawing a picture, but I feel like it's more like the luck of the draw. So somehow you might get assigned to him, or he gets assigned to you. It's just the luck of the draw. It's happenstance. But we all know that happenstance, luck of the draw stuff, that's really, there's more to it than that. That's, a lot of times that's like, there are no accident kind of things. That's the universe, intervening and doing, working on your behalf, or, whatever's meant for you usually does show up in one way or another. It's all, it's all meant for you. So it's nothing to get, freaked out about, But again, if you want to get backup, you want to get wisdom, you want to get higher guidance or advice, talk to an expert before interacting, if you have apprehension here. This cup person also has some play in this, but I feel like, it almost feels like that this person might be in spirit. The cup energy is very spiritual and very much of spirit. This feels like it might be somebody who's in spirit that might be kind of, like maybe it's your grandmother or somebody like that. You might be asking them for help, and they're going to be instrumental also in these different things, coming into being. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling up for the animal totem for you guys. I do want to mention there, I'm offering that solstice reading for a limited time. It's always very popular. It'll be available for the month of June only. If you want to get in on it, please do check the links below. You can find out. It's in the reading, on the readings page of my shop, or shop page, right at the top. You can find the link below. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards and get the animal totem for our Aries people. The fox. Fox is about being a little sly and being, this says mystic, but I saw mysterious just now when I looked on, being a little mysterious. Not showing, Aries, you guys are so exuberant and so want to tell the world of everything. This is like maybe keep it a little bit on the down low for the time being, especially with the Hermit and this card and this one too. It's all kind of like, let's not jump the gun and just go blabbing everything all over the place. Here's what I wrote initially. Sly, sexy, charming, shapeshifter, elevated sense of smell, acute hearing, mediumship, camouflage, retreat, insulate, survive. Keep to yourself until you know who to trust. Yeah, and even though I've said time over and over again, I think you can trust this guy. Do your homework. This could even be a private, Hermit could totally be like a private investigator or somebody like that. Or for some of you, it might just be somebody who has an in, who can run, well, I guess we can all run those police background checks and stuff like that now. Somebody told me how you do that. And so you can, maybe you want to run a background check. Maybe you want to ask around. But don't spill the beans as to why you want to know. You got to kind of keep it a little bit on the down low here. Before we go, I want to tell you guys, I'm so excited. I want to tell everybody about, I ordered some samples of my journals, and they turned out really cool. They're only $6 and some change, and you can get them through Amazon Prime, so you get free shipping if you have that. Some of them have lines, the journal ones, so I ordered just some to test some color prints. These I was really concerned about the colors, so I ordered one of each, but they turned out really beautiful and good. I'm really happy with them. And then the sketchbook journals are, journals are writing and for writing, and then these are just blank. And you don't have to use it for a journal. You can use it for whatever. You can use it for to keep notes on just about anything. And then I ordered just one. I have these in several colors of the blank cams. This was part of the painting. I thought it looked pretty, but as an afterthought, I thought if you get this one, you could like decorate it and stuff. I thought that would be fun. Also, if you're musical or have musical kids, I made a bunch of these different, they're music staff paper, manuscript paper inside, and then the different instruments are spelled out in this code invented by Johann Sebastian Bach. And I have tons of different colors. This part comes in pinks and purples and blues and different colors. And different instruments too. Mostly like band instruments, you know, because I think that's mostly who uses score sheets anymore, you know, like for band and orchestra. But I have pretty much almost every instrument you can think of available. So if that interests you, you can find all that links below too. And I appreciate all your support through purchasing my different wares and the reading and stuff, but also the stuff that doesn't cost anything, like just hitting the subscribe button, the like, and the shares. That lets YouTube's algorithm know that you put me in the mix in the recommended videos, so I appreciate that as well. It's a powerful month, Aries. I want to thank you all for tuning in and supporting me. Have the best month ever. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of, I was going to say of Aries, a great month of Aries, but we're having a great month of June. And we'll see you again soon. Patreon's coming right up if you want to get in on that. Thanks again. Bye.